able to throw that up on one and you up on the other.
Yeah, you should. I am. It's over here, so I got it. So I just can't. Usually, I see it in both places. That's what's really weird. So, anyway, all right, everybody, we're recording. Welcome to the monthly brokerage meeting for HomeSmart in Houston. Bonnie, thanks for joining us today. I know that I'll jump on and see who else jumped on with us as far as our teams. But welcome. All right, I'm going to advance this slide and make sure we go through our. I'm going to start off with the tech spotlight for the meeting. It seems about the best place to do that. Let me know if you hear the sound. Okay, I'll turn it down. I wonder who does our music for this thing. So let's see here. Next one up. All right. I figured I'd put that at the beginning for the energy part of it and for our newer agents to know that we offer a ton of stuff here at HomeSmart. I got one more for you. And there we go. Let's see. All right, Catherine, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, perfect. Once again, I'm having technology difficulties over here. Good, thank you. All right. As we see, a lot of this stuff is accessed in your Real Smart Agent. Over under your videos, you can see all the training. You can see all the access to the Marketing Design Center. Really, really cool stuff. We have a special guest today, Bonnie Cloyes, with us, talking about our smart partners. Bonnie, why don't you take it away?
Thank you, Marty. And wow, those are some really cool tools. Everything at your fingertips. That's amazing. And no tech fees. Amazing. Yes, my name is Bonnie Cloy, Affiliate Relationship Manager here at HomeSmart. And I get the wonderful pleasure of working with all of our smart partners and bringing new smart partners to all of you wonderful agents. I'm not sure what's on the next section of that slide.
Nope, I got the right here.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay, let's just do a quick mention here. I know we have another special guest, Angel with Minute Mortgage, but just a reminder, agents that Move Concierge is a company that is here to help you and your clients save time with connecting utilities, internet, securities. They are an extension of you. No need to carry binders around or Excel spreadsheets with all the companies that they can use. Allow Move Concierge to do that for you and your clients. Seller Shield, their mission is to protect sellers and agents from home sale mediations and lawsuits. They've made some forms free to you, as well as some other services that you can help your clients out with. And then American Home Shield, a wonderful option for home warranty. I know we've all been seeing their new commercials, but lots of plans. Remember to choose the real estate plans, which is lower pricing and wider coverage versus sending your clients to the consumer website. And then Muscular Moving Men and Storage, long distance moving. They have been a partner with us for probably about 10 years. They own their own trucks. They operate out of Arizona, but they can move your clients anywhere in the United States. So, Angel, I'm going to turn it over to you because there are some really great things, agents, that Minute Mortgage offers, from products and services, and plus you get Angel. So, welcome, Angel, a part of the family, Minute Mortgage.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you, Angel, for joining us. You're up right there.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited. I know I wasn't able to participate in the last meeting. So I held off, and we have some actually great news to share. So I'm sure a lot of you are following what's going on in the mortgage industry, and rates have finally started to drop. So we are excited. I wish I had a firework display right now, because we've all needed a little bit of relief in this area. So we do have the feds that are speaking next week, and I want a lot of people to understand, they are expected to cut interest rates. However, the investors have already baked in that rate cut. So that's kind of why over the last few weeks, you've really seen interest rates drop. So it's a great opportunity to take advantage. If you've had any buyers that have been on the sidelines, now is a great time to remind them that rates are lower. We're kind of seeing the low 6% range. I will tell you, I had some really good, 20% down payment, high credit score, and I was able to lock them in on a 30-year fixed at 5.75 last week. That's huge. That is well over a point lower than we have been seeing, even over the last several months. So again, they're at a historically low from February of 2023. So great opportunity again to take advantage of this. Something else that we're seeing make a comeback. So with rates dropping, we're seeing the 2-1 buy downs become popular again. So again, if you have a buyer that's looking to get in a home and kind of ease into that payment, it's a great opportunity to take advantage of. It will allow their interest rate on the first year to be 2% lower. Second year will be 1% lower, and then it's going to cap out at that final rate. By then, we will definitely see rates lower, as they're projecting for 2025. So it's a great opportunity for them to refi before it does do that final adjustment. So a lot of great things going on in mortgage, something to get excited about. Again, try to make things more affordable. And we're here, if you guys have any past clients also that have been holding off to refinance, now is a great time to remind them, we're doing refis 21 days or less. So very quick, they can roll their fees into the loan. So it's going to be zero out of pocket if they're simply doing a rate reduction. So time to get excited again about mortgage. So again, anything that you guys need, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can visit our website at minutemortgage.com. Or you can also feel free to give us a call. We are available evenings and weekends if that's something that is helpful for your clients. And a huge reminder, we do not charge origination fees. So again, that's a great savings for your clients.
Perfect. Okay, Elaine, you got a question?
Hi, good morning to all. Do you have agents, loan officers that speak Spanish?
Unfortunately, we do not. I do have some Spanish-speaking clients, but typically their real estate agents will, handle the translation of that. But unfortunately, at this time, we don't.
Are you looking for
Oh,
one?
that's
We could be.
Okay, good. All right. Good question, Elena. Angel, thank you very much for joining us today. Obviously, Minute Mortgage is owned by HomeSmart as well. We're part of the same family, so the more we can support them, the more it helps our company. So reach out to Angel and her team. Right, Angel?
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, Robert, are you here with us today? Are you? I don't see Robert. Okay. Well, as we know, we always have time for a commercial corner. We're going to skip that for now, but this is our HSI commercial team. We have other agents that do commercial, but these are the ones that have joined up with HomeSmart International Commercial, HSI. I just wanted to make sure we shout them out. Many of them are dual roles, commercial and residential, but there you go. All right. This is always exciting for me as well, because we go through, and these are the people that have made a choice to join HomeSmart since the last brokerage meeting. And so the new people, there's a lot of opportunity. That's why we did the tech spotlight first. You can see that there's a lot of tools that a lot of agents don't even know we have that you can take advantage of to help your business, to meet with your clients, to communicate and so forth. But we're going to big welcome to all of the new agents this month. I can read them all, but yeah, Velma, Joseph, Casey, Maynor, Marilyn, Valerie, Jesus, Anthony, Caesar, Spencer, Robin, Carolyn, Miriam, Elias, Sean, Chloe, Clara, Sunday, Guac, Emily, Alvanetta, Milifor, Mary, Ixnell, and Vladimir. Welcome to HomeSmart. Welcome to the family. We appreciate you guys for joining us. So welcome. Okay. A couple of things. Every time we talk about our new agents and our agents that have been with us for quite a while, we always remind you that we have recorded trainings for you. Obviously, the trainings I do every 2 weeks, the brokerage meetings, some of the CE trainings we've had, but also HomeSmart Corporate puts together trainings. And of course, Smart Start was one they put together for those new to HomeSmart. It's a series of videos on demand that shows you how to navigate everything HomeSmart, Real Smart Agent, accounting, closing, and so forth. Just a reminder for everybody, if you need a refresher or if you're new, to use the Quick Start. And then last year they did a Elevate series, which was about marketing and working with clients and so forth. And our corporate leaders, Aaron and Todd and Katie and Nashika and Rich, did some great classes. Those are also still on demand for you to kind of launch your business, grow your business, maybe think about outside of the things you're doing now going forward. But exciting news is they are going to do an Elevate 2024.
Are you ready to elevate your career and take it to the next level? Join us this October for Elevate 2024, HomeSmart's premier live 7-part training series designed to empower you with the skills and knowledge you need to thrive in today's market. This year, we'll be focusing on working with buyers, perfecting your listing presentation, lead generation, leveraging social media, leveling up to the luxury niche, open houses 101, and neighborhood reports and database marketing. Learn from top industry experts and gain actionable insights that you can apply immediately. Elevate is live every October, but if you miss a session, don't worry, it will be available in our on-demand library. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your business. Register today and secure your spot for Elevate 2024. Success is just one training away.
That's Erin Campbell. She runs our education department.
Are you ready to elevate your career?
Hold on. These are the classes. These are available in Real Smart Agent right now. You can sign up for them, but working with buyers, working with sellers, lead generation, which many of you ask about, leveraging social media, which I know a lot of our successful agents do really well on social media, level up to luxury, a great niche market, open houses 101, and neighborhood reports and database marketing. Always a good tool. As Bonnie said, returning to the basics. The database marketing is as old as you can get, but it still works. So make sure you sign up for these Elevate. These are great classes. They will be on demand if you do miss them, but it'd be great to attend them. And these are training put together for you to help you grow your business. So I'm excited about it. Okay. This month's Smart Meet on September 27th is an email has gone out and will go out again, dealing with realtor safety. In this day and age, we want to make sure that we are being safe when we're doing open houses, listing appointments, buyer showings, and so forth. What a great little meeting coming up on the 27th. Okay. No, these are all complimentary. So there's no fee for these. There's no CE, but there's no fee. So they're all free to you. Yeah. Okay. And just a reminder as well that HAR's got some great tools. Also, HomeSmart put together a great buyer guide that you can actually take the link and use the digital version for free, or you can order a generic things printed and sent to you. And then, of course, you can also have them customized with your name and picture on them as well. Elevate 2024 is also free. Yes, all of that is free to you as HomeSmart agents. Okay. Next up, obviously dealing with the NAR settlement forms. We did this last month. Thank you. Yeah, it is. Wow. This came over just this morning. Says agent notice. Please be aware that calls are coming in to agents from buyers asking detailed questions about services and compensation. This may be a tactic to exploit information and initiate new lawsuits. Remember, when responding, the compensation is and always has been negotiable. So if you're getting calls and they're very specific, many of these attorneys and people are looking for new cases to make sure that we always have the same mantra that compensation is and always has been negotiable. So want to make sure that everybody knows about this, that if you receive a call like that, to be on your best behavior. All right. As I mentioned as well, I put together a series of like 6 different 30-minute trainings on the new forms and trying to simplify things. That's available in your Real Smart Agent, in your education, in video courses, and it's labeled under NAR. It's procedure changes due to NAR settlement. So for those that want to look for it, this is our Real Smart Agent dashboard. You can see the Elevate 2024 advertised there. On the left-hand side, the education tab, you would click on that. Education tab would drop down. You would click on videos, and then you would click on this right here, forms and procedures, changes due to NAR settlement. So I get a lot of questions that are already answered in the video. So if it's after hours, weekends, or if you can't get a hold of us for whatever reason, go to the video. It's pretty simplified. Hopefully it makes sense for you guys. Okay, a couple things. HomeSmart has rolled out a brand new affiliated business disclosure form. It's been required on all our transactions. Basically, HomeSmart has to disclose any interest they have in other companies. So if a client used our title company or used our mortgage company, we have to disclose that there's an interest, a relationship between HomeSmart and that company. So we've had that for the longest time. They decided to add a wire disclosure and kind of rework the affiliated business disclosure. That is available now in your Real Smart Agent download section. However, the new form will replace the old form and be required by the end of the month on September 30th. I want to make sure that you guys are aware of this. It's a 3-page form now versus a 1-page form. Thank you, Angel, for putting your information in there. And it starts off with a wire fraud notice, because we're seeing a lot more wire fraud come across these days, where people are spoofing emails and so forth. And then it goes into a reworded affiliated business disclosure that ends up being 2 pages. So this is required for your transactions for the client you represent. So make sure you familiarize yourself with the new form and what it says. If I use track wire notice, do I still need this? Yes. Unfortunately, Elena, this is a new required form that combined both the wire notice and the affiliated business disclosure. You can't separate them out. So this will be required. Good question, though. I mentioned this last month as well, that I put together the required documents going forward with the new form numbers and both reference for Texas Realtors and for Trek. I wanted to put together a one-pager, not one-pager, but a one document that had all the pages in it. Yes, I'll get there in a section. And this is now in your Real Smart Agent downloads. I removed the other, so there's one document to download for all the required documents for all the transaction types. So trying to simplify things for you, make it very clear. Wanda did a great job on this stuff, so you guys have it. So make sure you download the new form. It is there. And I just thank you guys. Loan officer, TXR 2406 required in all contracts, even if TXR 2402 is completed. Yes. Now, I'll make this quick just for everybody's sake. The 2402 is an agreement between brokers. So the 2402 is where the buyer's agent negotiates with the listing agent to secure their compensation. The 2406 then would disclose that external agreement has been made and what the terms are of that agreement. The 2406 on line 1 would say that, yes, this listing broker is paying the buy-in broker X amount of dollars in compensation as per the external 2402. So yes, you need them both together. And so hopefully that helps you, Jeanette. Because one is the part of the contract and one is external, but you reference it in the contract. Do not speak English. Okay, there we go. Next up. Also, a part of the new, we've talked about this months and months ago. Wanda did a training on this as well. We decided to add this as part of the new required documents going forward, just for your protection and ours, because it just made sense. Basically, they convinced me that this was a necessary form. This is for buyer side transactions. You're representing a buyer. And that all this is a walkthrough and confirmation and acceptance form. And this protects you and has conversation with your buyer. So the first one says, did you do an inspection or did you not? Did you choose to do a reinspection or did you not? Did you choose to get a home warranty or did you not? Did you walk through or did you not? Did you see it sight unseen or did you not? And they acknowledge that they've made the choices all along. So later on, they can't come back and say, hey, I should have done this. And said, no, you acknowledge that you chose not to. So this is here to protect you. All right. Wanda. Now, Wanda is out this week. She is not feeling well. She's been sick. So nothing for her to talk about as far as mentorship here. She's leading up our mentorship program now, and she's doing the Contracts 101 class, which is on the 4th Tuesday of every month. But the reason I have her picture up here is her birthday is September 19th. So after this meeting, I'm going to send out an e-card to everybody so you can sign it so that we can surprise Wanda with a birthday card signed by the agent. So just so you know, that's why you're getting an email. Her birthday is coming up very soon, and she's actually out of the office that day for a little surgery. So we want to get it done before that day. Okay. Obviously, reminder for everybody as well that the goal here is to get your documents in within 5 days. That's a policy for HomeSmart. It's also a TREC requirement to make sure that you get it in with execution. I've got lots of questions about those listings that want to go on the market a month later after working. In the listing agreement as well, on our class yesterday, there's a section that says it will be listed on such and such date, even though it's here. And that's fine. If you want to delay that listing, make sure it's in writing in your listing agreement. But once it's in the MLS as well, we want it in our system. We don't want to fine you for that. Typically, paperwork takes 2 days to review. Broker review is about 3 days now, sometimes a little bit longer. Good job on a lot of transactions. And then, of course, closing sends out the OTPC or the CDA 5 days before closing, the closing date we have in the system. We get a lot of calls recently from agents saying my closing's tomorrow, but in the system, it says it's closing in 2 weeks. So it's hard to send it out 5 days before if we don't know it's closing. So make sure you update your information so we can get the CDA out for you on time and you get paid. And a reminder for all of you, I get a lot of our newer agents as well continue to ask about intermediary. Again, there's different ways of intermediary, meaning in your listing agreement and buyer rep, yes on intermediary, which allows you to show HomeSmart listings by other HomeSmart agents, and it allows HomeSmart listing agents to buyers agents show their properties. All important. But in addition to that, the first option in many cases, if you come an unrepresented buyer or an unrepresented seller, they can remain unrepresented and you can fully represent the client you have a relationship with. That's always option one. Option two is you can refer off the other unrepresented party to another HomeSmart agent and get a referral fee. And option three is the true intermediary, which we recommend you don't do, but we've got a very serious and a very specific policy that you have to follow in order to do that. Broker approval, you have to have a listing agreement with the seller, you have to have a buyer's agreement with the buyer, you have to modify both those agreements with 2 different forms, and those are all in your Real Smart Agent download section. But I wanted to show you the form. This is the form that the HomeSmart Legal put together to protect you and your client and HomeSmart. So when you choose to do an intermediary without appointments. Okay, a couple things. This was a picture from last month. We did our second quarter top 15 lunch. And of course, we have most of the top 15 there, but give them a shout out as well. Every quarter, we take the production totals for that quarter. So like January, February, March was first quarter. April, May, and June was second quarter. And then basically the top agents in that quarter, I take them out to lunch. And so we've got a half a month left of September for the third quarter numbers, and we'll be doing this for the third quarter and then, of course, fourth quarter. So congratulations to everybody in the top 15 for the second quarter. Couple things here. Yesterday we had our monthly CE classes provided by HomeSmart to the agents for free. We pay for it on your behalf. We've been doing hybrid classes. We did a couple of virtual classes. Yesterday was fully virtual. We had 100 agents sign up yesterday, and we had about 85 actually show up to the class. So 85 agents got 3 hours of clock hours, and the school did a good job on the listing presentation, even the new forms. Lots of great involvement and questions. And so this is a picture of the Zoom slide, of course. But look forward to next month. We're doing our October 9th class, the second Wednesday of the month again. And we're doing working with rentals. So tenant placement, tenant listings, apartment locator stuff, all that stuff is going to be covered, which I think is a great way to add to your business. And we haven't decided yet where we're going to do this hybrid or virtual. So that will be TBD shortly. Most of it's dealt with finding the right space to have 30 to 40 agents in the room and probably another 30 to 40 online. But yeah, it may end up being totally virtual again, but I will let you all know. But you can register for the class in Real Smart Agent in your education, this one and the next 3 at any point in time. And of course, the rest of the year, we have working with rentals. We have approaching new construction with confidence, about working with builders. And then, of course, reciprocal marketing for real estate, basically about how to, give and take, about sowing and reaping. It's really good. It's a 2-hour class to end the year. And we're in the process of planning class next year. So if you have ideas or requests for classes, I know that many of you have asked for Legal 1 and Legal 2 again, and those will be up again next year. But any additional classes that you would like instruction on, we're planning out the second Wednesday of every month for the next year in 2025 as well. And so we'll help us pick the classes. Okay. As a reminder, last month, save the date, December 12th. We are working on venue and space and food and that kind of stuff at this moment in time. We just picked the date. I think we have a venue near the Galleria. We haven't signed the contract yet, but it's a pretty cool space. So save the date for that. We're looking at you and a +1 for this. And so when we put the registration out, which will be pretty soon, probably by the end of this month, make sure you register quickly. Okay, HomeSmart agents. That's all of the top 10 agents for the month of sales volume. I go through and pull numbers. Basically, this is August 1st, August 31st. And this volume is basically the price of the home. So if you sell $300,000 homes, you have $900,000 in volume. So just keep that in mind. Timothy O'Neill, he does mostly commercial with government stuff, is leading the way. Rehan Rahab, Isabel Lopez, Kim Van Barkum, Henry Anegi, Cheryl Spivey, William Barrera, Roha Hassani, Brittany Johnson, and Eduardo Moreno. Nice job in August, all of you. Congratulations to you. All right, I'm going to do that one. And then there we go, back this up real quick. There we go. Okay, and then I did sales volume year to date. So people want to know kind of where they're at for the year. So this is now from January 1st, today's meeting, basically. And so the volume so far is Jessica Lee, Tracy Frederick, Timothy O'Neill, Isabel Lopez, Justin Braden, Lizette Labarca, Rania Keltler Jr., Don Walther, Faraya Qureshi, and Sheena Akram are leading the way in volume for the year. So we got 3.5 months to go. We'll see how this list shakes up, but it's really good. Probate class is good. Okay. And we got a couple of those already in the tank. We'll do another one. All right. Top 10 agents in units. That's people that the number of units sold in the month of August. Henry killed it last month. Brittany as well. Isabel, Bafu Zhang, Sylvia, Cheryl Spivey, Monica Vasquez Parsons, Jonathan Reyes, Adolfo Santoya, and Lolo Prado had a great month as far as the number of transactions closed. A good job in that month. Then this year to date, as far as the number of transactions, just to give you an idea of in a year like this, where a lot of agents are looking to be inspired. So far, Jessica's closed 29 transactions. Jose's closed 23. Tracy's closed 22. Lizette, 19. Leonard, 19. Fafu 18, Farai 18, Justin 18, 17, and 16, so forth. So nice job as far as just kicking tail as far as doing production. All right. This is one that at the end of the year, we do GCI for Diamond Awards. So we celebrate 1 Diamond Award, 2 Diamond Award, 3 Diamond, and so forth, all the way up to 5 Diamond. And so you have to make a gross commission amount of 100,000 or more to qualify for 1 Diamond. And then 2 Diamond is 200,000 and above, 3 Diamonds, 300,000 and above, 4 Diamond, and so on and so on. And so this is through this meeting date. Jessica Lee is already a 4 Diamond at 421,000. Lizette's at 2 Diamond. Timothy O'Neill, Isabel, Sheena, Henry, Faraya, Don, Clark, Catherine Leonard, and Saeed. So just to let you all know that we've got, I could have done a list of 25 that are all above sort of that 1 Diamond level already. And we got 3.5 months to go. So there's encouraging that all of you can make this and join us for our Diamond Award ceremony. All right. Top teams in August. We have H-Town Properties had 5 sides closed. Bay Area Group 4, Hive House Realty 4, Royal Elite 2, and Realtix Team 2. And then in volume, H-Town Properties closed 4 million in properties in August. Hive House 1.7, Bay Area Group 1.3, the Co-Team 1.1. That was 1 transaction, and Royal Elite 771. So our teams are killing it as well. We've got several teams are producing. And of course, I want to thank, as Bonnie did at the very beginning, these are our national sponsors in addition to our local smart partners. We always want to shout out for that. We want to end the thing before questions with Minute Mortgage. Thank you, Angel, for joining us today. It's always good to see you. And I'm glad that the rates are falling down. Obviously, Muscular Moving, Mint, and Storage. These are our smart partners, Move Concierge, which she came to our summer event, which is awesome. Seller Shield, and of course, American Home Shield as well. So next month's meeting will be on the 2nd Thursday of the month, as we always do, on October 10. So 10/10. I seem to like these numbers when they line up like that. So very quick meeting today, but I can take questions. I know that we might have some, or I can let you go. So I'm going to stop sharing first of all. All right. Does anybody have any questions about their deals, about HomeSmart, about the videos? I know many of you said they were too fast. I will let the team know, yes, Elena, about that. But they're accessible in Real Smart Agent, and I'm assuming, like any video, you could slow it down to kind of follow the pace. These are more like sizzle reels, saying, "Look what you have available to you," more so than it is about training. It's more like, "Wow, okay, I'm gonna go investigate the agent app. I'm going to go investigate making flyers for my listing. I'm going to go investigate some of the other stuff that's available in the Marketing Design Center." Yes, Lena.
Hi. Yeah, thank you. Because the videos were too fast. They go like extremely fast for some of the older realtors like myself.
Be careful now.
And then, Marty, do we have kind of a contract class that is not video, that the material it's kind of simple, like, yes. Okay, where is that at? Is that on, so I can send to my mentees? Because that has been one of my difficulties as a mentor. They come out of real estate school with just the basic knowledge, and some of them, they do not know how to type up a contract or where to even begin typing up a contract. Mm-hmm. So where is that at?
We have an in-person class on the 4th Tuesday of every month. It's limited to about 5 agents. Wanda walks them through basic contract writing, going through what each form says, each section says, what to watch out for, what to add, and so forth. It's really detailed. And the ones that have taken it so far really enjoyed it. So definitely look up. It's in your Real Smart Agent under the Contracts 101. So it's the 4th Tuesday of every month.
So is that during the, is that, in person during the day? See, some of the agents that are signing up, they are they have other jobs. So if it's during the week and during business hours, for some of them, it's hard to take. So I'm just trying to find out another tool over the weekend or something that we can use as a basis. So I don't know. I'm just asking
Yeah.
for help here.
No, I get it. I did a contract one-on-one class by video. I'll have to redo it though. Problem was it was too long. Yeah, I want to make sure it's a simplified, because I like to go from the basics and talk about, what agency is, what an agency or relationship is, what are your fiduciary duties, and then go into that. Oftentimes that's too much for a new agent. So we want to make sure that, here's the basic forms, here's what you're going to need, here's the conversation you need to have. So I'll look at doing a shorter training video-wise on that. Yep.
Yeah, maybe separating like contract, the track contract for an offer, then the third party financing addendum, and then going to the amendments, like breaking it out in three pieces. For new agents, I think it will help.
And some of those, Elena, send them to the Real Smart Agent video courses under education. I've done third party financing addendum separately. I've done the buyer has to sell a second home addendum and so forth. So there's several of those in there, but I'll redo the 1 to 4 to make it.
Okay, so they are there.
They are
there. Okay, I'll look into it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Catherine said, are other agents seeing a really slow response on house showing? What do you mean by that, Catherine?
Well, I've got a couple listings and there's just not anything happening. And I'd actually, the one listing, just a beautiful property in Grand Central in Conroe. And usually that's a nice active area. And we really dropped the price crazy on the house. But I done some open houses, tag team with some other agents that had listings in the area. Theirs have been on the market even longer than mine. And they're just not getting any traffic on open houses, maybe 1 or 2 people. And they're mostly the neighborhood people coming in being nosy, wanting to see what the house looks like instead of active buyers.
Interesting. Anybody else having the same experience with their listings at this point?
Hey, Marty. Yes, this is Jay.
Yeah.
I've had also nice properties. I'm out here in Conroe, Tomball and the Mirror have some nice properties. And I don't know if it's just that time of the year, people waiting to see what the interest rates are going to do, or just the economy, people just waiting to see what's going to happen, I think.
I think so too. I had a listing I took over months and months ago down in Manville, so the opposite direction, that had multiple offers over time, but they couldn't come to terms around the solar panels that weren't paid off. And eventually, lower the price, raise the price, change it, trying to pay things off. Eventually raised the price, included the price of the solar panels, and we got 2 offers, and then we're competing. So I don't know. But to your point, they weren't getting a lot of showings, wasn't a lot of interest, and then all of a sudden there was, and I don't know why. Didn't do that much different. So I'm curious about that. I know also though, we've also had several listings. Michelle, if she's on the call, she had one that she put on the market and she had like eight offers in the first weekend. So I think a lot of it has to do with the right timing, pricing it right, obviously getting exposed. I always tell sellers that there's 3 jobs, right? It's exposure, condition, and pricing. Exposure is what I do. Conditions, what they do, and pricing is what we do together. And then we test the market and see what the market says. And so I know sometimes lowering the price seems frustrating, but the feedback you get has to be from the market. If we're not getting any showings, we're not getting any offers, and we've done all our exposure and we know it's being seen, then it's usually a price or a condition issue. So let's look at that and test something else. So again, that's the market's turn. Sometimes the market's a 1 weekend sale. Sometimes it's a 6-month sale or longer. We're not there yet, I don't think, but it is frustrating for listing agents. This is one of those things for me as a listing agent in the past as well, is this is why I put into place that seller, every 2 weeks, we're having a conversation about price. Doesn't mean we have to change it. I'm just going to do comps. We're going to have a conversation so that I set the expectation that we're talking every Friday, and every other Friday we're talking about price. And then in cases like this, it gives me a reason to call the seller, even when I have no news. I'm calling up. All right, we've had one showing. This is the feedback we had. Here's the new comps we have. Let's make a change or not. So good job, Elena. Yeah. And it really seems to keep them on the same page and knowing that, hey, all right, this is where we're at. part of its market. You can't change. You can't change the sort of the economy. You can't change location, but you can do a lot with the rest of it. So hopefully that helps some of you guys. But you hang in there, Catherine. And same thing with Jay. Okay. Well, if that's it, then I'll give you back 10 minutes, which is like a surprise. Usually we're going long, but I appreciate you all. Do we offer BPO? Yes. You can do BPOs. And now once again, BPOs, there's through HomeSmart, if you do them and you have a broker's license, typically, there's a monthly fee for it. They'll charge you one transaction fee for as many BPOs as you do in that month. So reach out to me if you're going to do those before you do them. Okay. I haven't done them recently. So yeah, I've done a lot of them. I used to do a lot of reload. So, okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate you all. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Stop recording.
Thank you.
You're welcome.